I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Cat and mouse vipers. Giant child-snatching vipers are terrorizing New Orleans, pulling children from their homes in the middle of the night in their eagerness to take on human trafficking in the city. Cat and mouse find themselves in the thick of it. Crime, action, drama with a smattering of superheroics. Now, like Roland Mann said, our head honcho here at Silverline, go do some backing, and we appreciate your support.
And our newest sponsor,
Beyond the World We Know, is a place where reality bends and time stands still. A place where legends, fairy tales, and nightmares are real. A world where legends are born and destinies collide. Alice has spent her life lost in an interdimensional rift known as Wonderland, and it forged her into a deadly bounty hunter. With her ancient clockwork guardian Big Ten by her side, they hunt the things that stalk the shadows of Wonderland. Alice Lost in Wonderland issues 1 and 2 launch May 6 on Kickstarter. Follow along at GoMrFish.com.
oh, Mr. Fish.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
Whoa, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to another awesome tabletop demo with our boy Chris Brown. before we get to that, we're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know the funds haven't come in yet with that, but as soon as they come in, it is going to be sent right to print. I got all the files ready. I talked it over with Kat and everybody last night, and I think I'm going to just give everybody the thicker tile version instead of just the thin tiles. I think I'm just going to go with it. Yeah.
Awesome bonus.
Let's elaborate on this a little bit. This will not be printed in China, and you won't be waiting or getting nailed with tariff fees or any bullshit like that.
No. It's printed here in the U.S.
See, guys, it can be done. It can be done.
Yeah, and like I said, when we played it, it had the little thinner, a little bit thicker than cardstock type. Oh my God, I can't speak. Tiles. There you go. But everything I just wanted to give, and they're going to be about as thick as the regular tokens, so they'll be thicker cardboards instead of just a thinner cardstock.
Nice.
But yeah, I think that'll be better for everybody. I want put out quality, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why not?
American-made quality. It can be done, people.
You dang right.
About the cost to print, blah 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 blah. Shop around. Look,
Here's the
those
thing.
guys are going to love getting flooded with business. Their prices are going to come down.
Yeah. Like I said, you can either scream at the dark or you can turn on the light. You know what I mean?
Do something. Yeah. Do something. That's it. Look, my boy Chris right here, that shit didn't affect him. I mean, it didn't affect his thinking at all. He's like, okay, well, I just do this instead. He didn't get all butthurt and start crying about it. He's like, what can I do next?
Exactly.
That's what you do.
Frame it as an opportunity instead of a negative, and you're fine. Now this one.
Well, let me go a little bit further. Now, look, how good is it that people are spending money in our country?
Mm-hmm.
In our country. Okay, guys. Look, dude, if you don't support Chris just because of the fact that he's willing to buck the system and do it American made, if you can't get behind him just for that, right? Come on, man.
Darn tootin'.
Yeah. So that brings me to here. Okay. There's some news about this that I didn't tell anybody, except for this is the first I'm saying anything about it. Okay. So if people say they don't know, then they're clearly not watching. But this is what we're playing today. It's pretty much the VLC. Everything you have out here. We're going to have all of the villains' locations and the big stack of characters. Okay, but in the VLC pack, the full deal, the everything in it, it was just all 12 locations, 12 villains, 31 characters, right? Which is a lot. Don't get me wrong. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, well, if you do this, you're going to need the base game, Slaughterville 2, in order to play it. Because you need the dice, you need the tokens, you need the rules and all that. So I said to myself, hey, dumbass, it's going to cost you a little more, but why not just fucking throw it in there? So I did. Every VLC game will now be a complete. You don't need anything else to play it.
Nice.
If you get that full,
cool.
It is the. Do you remember that big giant director's cut box?
Yes, I have that.
That's what it is. It's going to be that. Only the box won't be as big.
Right. So I also wanted to reiterate the fact that this was a full game already. Okay, this was a full playable game. This where all this other stuff is coming out of, and we had a blast playing it every time we played it. We've come out here and done this before, but not with this new villain.
Right.
Okay, so we're debuting the Pumpkin Fiend today.
Yeah.
But if you look at the Kickstarter, you'll notice, Chris, a lot of people bought the big deal, the whole freaking kit and caboodle, and then there was a few Pumpkin Fiend.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do something for them, is because they did show such trust in me to do that. is to back this full set. And so that's why I figured instead of just, and again, I say just, but you know what I mean. Instead of giving everything in the VLC, I also included, like you'll see during the setup up here and when we go to the table, I put in the clue tokens, I put in the general, I put in everything, dice, pawns, everything you're going to need, so you can just get the VLC box, put it on your table, and you'll be playing. You don't need to get anything else anymore. I wanted to do that because that's, like I've always said, for those that know me and for those that have been around a long time, I've always said if I could give these games away just because I love them that much, I would. I swear to God in heaven I'd do that. And that's why I keep adding stuff like the thicker tiles, like all the extra components here. I lose money on it. I do, but I don't care at all. You can see this. I don't care that I lose money by doing that.
You won't care if he makes money either. He's going to give it all to me. No.
Mother. Oh. Oh, good. My kid just said he's down, getting closer to Orlando, so I think he must have passed Doc.
Oh yeah,
he's going down. He's
Georgia.
He's going to be playing at Disney. He's in the band on the main drag. So
nice.
That'll be cool. Yeah,
that'll be cool.
But yeah, so you're gonna get a full game now. It's gonna have dice, tokens, pawns, everything. The only thing it's not gonna have is the neoprene mat, but it's not necessary. It's just pretty.
Right.
I tried to get it. I swear to you, I did. But the largest mat they have at that manufacturer was too small for what I need.
Yeah.
And because if you know me again, you know I can't sit still. So I already have the campaign built for the slasher novel. We've been sharing it out. I think we only have, I forget how many followers. A little under, I think it's under 20. But
I don't know if I've hit that yet, but you know I'm in. Look.
Well, that's just it. I didn't really advertise it yet. This is the first I'm advertising it.
Okay.
I do get to say right now, though, this book is a wonderful ride through the splattering blood.
I try.
It is freaking awesome. And look, now that I'm done working on it, I get to go back and read it again for just strictly enjoyment purposes. But yes, it is ready to go. It's been proofread. The proof has been proofread. Any mistakes that got by the printer the first time won't the second time. And we do it, you know.
I lowered the threshold to reach the tattoo goal because I really want to get it. And then, but yeah, so everything's here. It's all ready. The only thing I don't have ready yet is because I need to get the approvals from Miss Lori. Are these?
Oh yes.
Which are the custom covers because she's going to be doing the thing, and I just want to make sure it's what she's looking for as far as the colors and everything, layout and all. So yeah, we're gonna do all that, and I guess that's pretty much everything I had to ask, recommend or talk about today.
Okay, we're gonna pass this to Kitty. Kitty, who you got on Creative Chaos tonight?
I heard he's retarded.
Talk to me, Kitty. Are you there?
She might have stepped away.
All right. Chris will be on Creative Chaos tonight talking about all this stuff a little bit more in depth. Doing all the stuff, the Conspiracy Corner and the read along. Oh, I cannot wait to see Chris do the read along.
Which Miss Kitty?
Hold up. Let me make it big. I don't know if she's there though. Where's my cursor at? Okay, there you go. Oh,
heck yeah.
He's all ready for you.
I'm making a board game based on conspiracy theories and everything, and it's an adventure unlock sticker the board kind of legacy style game where things are going to change based on whatever you find, and that's but it's all based on conspiracy theories. It starts out where one of your significant others, friend, brother, sister, whatever it is kidnapped. You start to try to find them, and that's what leads you down the quote unquote rabbit hole.
Nice. Yeah. See,
That sounds amazing.
Chris comes up with great concepts for games. He's got a lot of good games. Go to laughingrogue.com. Check out Gods of Metal and Gone Hunting and all the other stuff that he's done. You know he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's really the bottom line. You know he knows. Hi, Carrie. It's good to see you, darling. Darling. I'm about to go into Dante mode, though. Anybody else got anything they want to plug real quick before we begin?
Our watch party tonight.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be
Ron
watching
Gone Wrong.
Yeah. And then tomorrow for
ADHD
the
theater.
ADHD theater, we're gonna chat about them. Aladdin and Ron's
and
Gone
Aladdin.
Wrong.
Yeah, and
Hey,
Aladdin.
Dusty? Mr. Dusty?
Yeah.
What are the requirements for getting the a movie on the theater?
I don't know.
Like, how do I submit them and say, like,
Yeah, he
hey,
wants to
would you want to watch
suggest one.
this?
Oh well, yeah. If you want to be on and talk about them, then yeah, you can come on anytime.
He
and then
wants to suggest one as well.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then be on to talk about it.
yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Okay.
If you want to join to talk about the movie, let me know and we'll set it up.
And if we wanted to watch, like, because I want to do Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I don't know if you ever got to see that one.
Yeah, we just watched it for Lori's campaign.
Oh, okay. So he's already did that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, dang, how come I missed that?
I know, right? What
I
is
don't know.
ADHD Theater about, she asks.
ADHD Theater is a review show. They pick 2 movies every week. We watch one of them on Pilled on Thursday night, and then Dusty and Derry or Zombie and Kamira or whoever else shows up,
Yeah.
they give their
Thoughts?
review of it and their
Yeah, cool.
rating of it and stuff. That's what ADHD Theater is. And it's late night, Terry. It's not England friendly.
It's
Okay.
9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
You have to watch the replay the next morning. Okay?
Right.
Did you see Lou's thing?
Now, which dice do we need? Just 6s?
Just D6s.
Yeah, just 6s for this game. Yep.
Just 6. Wow, I've got
Hey,
those.
look at this.
Hold up.
I finally managed to find it.
Yes, that looks
Finally.
nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I just need a place to put it.
Is it easy to see them black ones in this black box?
Yeah, I can see it just fine.
Okay, cool.
And don't worry, Lou, that van is going to be in one of the cards coming up soon in the novel campaign. Which Miss Carey might shoot. Miss Carey might shoot me because she missed the reveal of the novel. I don't know.
I have Carrie's proof copy
Yes.
of Slaughterville here. Carrie gets a proof copy of it, even though, Now, remember, Carrie, there are a couple of spelling or grammatical errors. It's a proof copy, but you get a proof copy. Ain't too many of us got a proof copy. So, yeah.
You revealed what now?
All right. I am ready.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So I'm going to switch the camera. Bada boom. There we go.
No, we don't have to go. Should we go side by side with that? Yeah.
Whatever you wish.
Let's
Side
go
by side. Yeah.
Oh, come on, get up there. It just wants to do solo layout. How dumb he is. Let's get it right. That ain't it. I will find the right setting.
There it is.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, this comes in pretty clear, I got to say, compared to my other camera. I like this one.
Yeah, that's real good. All right, so Pumpkin Fiending.
Yes. So, for those that aren't aware, Slaughterville is a board game that I created about an ungodly number of years ago, and I've been making more of it ever since. Revealing something without me that. Sorry, I'll put myself in timeout. My bad. The basics of the game are very simple. you have 2 actions, and you can move from one location to another, or you can encounter the location, which means overturning the card and reading it. Very simple. As far as setup goes, you need 6 locations, 1 villain. That's it. Pick a character, and you're ready to go. And we have a few of them. These are all different. And each villain, though, is going to have their own special setup, win-loss conditions, and what they do on their turn. So they are going to modify how the game plays, which is why the base is simpler to remember. But then these help to modify it. Now, this is my prototype copy, right? Just printed out on paper. The official one will be the nice, thick cardstock, just like the cardboard, just like these.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, none of this. Look, nothing in Chris's games is cheap, guys.
Yeah, and that's the same thickness of the escargot tiles. That's how thick they're going to be.
Nice.
He wants the game to last for you. He doesn't want it to just deteriorate.
Exactly. So, with the Pumpkin Fiend, one of the first things we have to do is get a character to be the person that summoned the Pumpkin Fiend, because somebody was wronged. They were, again, if you ever saw Pumpkinhead, they come out and they get revenge for somebody, etc., etc.
Yeah.
My problem is this. Here's the problem I have so far is I had these cards printed up with the first novel, and I've never opened a pack for myself. So I think I'm going to do that real quick, only because in this pack we have Dante as a character.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
And I think he'd want to be playing here.
Yeah.
There he is. And who should be the summoner but Karen herself? Now, why did Karen summon this demon? That's up to you guys to decide. But yeah,
I knew it.
It's probably those gummies. It was probably the gummies. She just didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah. She tried to summon a manager, and this is just what happened.
That could be true. You just never know with Karen.
So I'll just grab a couple of characters at random for everybody here. Somebody can be the paranormal investigator. Like I said, I have over 72 characters altogether.
Give Dusty the gunslinger. Give Dallas the jock. Let's go right in line with who we are. Let's go right in line.
I wouldn't mind being a PI either. I could do some investigation.
Well, let me go through this. Okay, here's the jock. I don't actually have a gunslinger. So that will be the first,
Our boy Kaz doing the work I'm supposed to be doing. Look at that. You can get Dante and Karen art by Lupons on a shirt in the Meg TV merch store. Yes, you can.
Let's see. Give me a let's see. Yeah, I do not have a gunslinger, so that's going to be a first for us if we get one.
Really? We don't have a cowboy?
No.
Wow.
No, I don't.
We don't need a cowboy in this game.
We'll be a prepper, and you wanted to be the paranormal investigator?
Yeah, I'd like to do paranormal investigator because that sounds like another character I was making for the game.
That's what Dante and Karen are supposed to be. Skeptics.
If y'all are already go ahead and give me the jock then. I'll balance it. I'll balance the energy.
Yeah.
That's what Karen and Dante came to Slaughterville. The original reason they came is because they are skeptic paranormal investigators. Skeptics. We don't believe it. Even when we're looking right at it, we don't believe it. Right? At least she don't. I do. See, she's still denying the werewolves, right? Right?
Yeah, I heard that. That was sus.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, I'm going to have to dip out. I am just not in a good place to play.
Okay.
Like,
I know you're visiting your relatives. I know. It's cool.
Yeah. So you guys have fun. I'll talk to. Oh, Chris, I'll see you tonight on Creative Chaos.
Yep.
You're going to be okay for that, right?
Oh yeah. I'll be in a better setup by then.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you guys
Have a
later.
good day.
Bye.
I do
Y'all
have a
go check
private
out
eye.
Flip City.
But anyway, Mr. Dusty, do you have anything you'd prefer? Some kind of a stereotype you'd like to be?
I wouldn't. Did you say private eye? I could be.
Yeah, I got one of them.
I could be that.
Okay, so we'll take out the prepper, the paranormal investigator. We have Dante's Inferno, the jock, and the private eye.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, that's not going to be saying that you're always going to be those characters because you'll possibly die. But then as soon as you die, somebody new moves into town and you get a new person. And that one will do it. That one will do it random.
I dropped one of my damn dice. I'm on the search.
I can't take you anywhere.
I'm on the search. Oh.
All right. So anyway, let me move this out of the way. That's garbage. So with the Pumpkin Fiend, the first thing you're going to do is setting him up with these tokens here. And they're going to actually be fire tokens in the real game. I just used what I had here on hand. And what you're trying to do is make sure that these fires stay lit. Because the more that are lit, the better off it is for you. And you'll see that when you get to the villain deck, when you see the villain cards. Then we picked a character. We chose Karen Needlemeyer III. And she is going to be the one that summoned the demon. And so what we have to do is make sure that the Pumpkin Fiend does not kill more allies than what she has in health. And she has 6 health, so if they get 6 allies, Karen wins. You can't let Karen win.
Nope.
No.
Now, one choice I do ask you to make is this. The Pumpkin Fiend has its stats, or its abilities, increased by a certain number. 1, 2, or 3, depending on the difficulty you want. I figure we'll do +1 to make it an easier game because of the time limits and everything else. That means we add +1 to all of her base 4. So the main Pumpkin Fiend's combat is 3, is 4, his nerve is 4, perception 3, and agility is 3 as well. Now you're also going to have your stats, and what that does is it tells you how many dice you're going to roll, and what you're looking for is 5s or 6s. And as you can see, I cannot roll for anything. I usually lose it all. Which is just my way. It's fine. Yeah, and you can spend a clue because you're going to go through and you're going to find these handy-dandy clues. And you can spend one of them to flip it from a not lit fire to a lit fire so that you can make your place a little safer. Okay. All right.
Let's do
That's
it.
pretty much it. We'll go over everything else as we go. Pick a color. I know Dante likes purple. Even though you'd think it'd be green. Nope, it's purple.
Well, see, Dante might be green. Pops is purple.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Dante likes green. He might be green. You're saying. Chrome is definitely green. So, you know what I mean? It just depends, right?
All right, so which color?
I'll pick red again.
Red again?
Yeah, I'll be blue.
Yeah, red last time, I think.
That's blue. And do you want purple or green?
Go with green, man. Let Dante be Dante.
There you go.
Purple haze for Dante.
Right? So with 3 characters, everybody gets 2 actions a turn. And like I said, it's as simple as move and explore.
Who's going first? Do we have an order?
No.
All right, everybody roll 1 die. High goes first. I got 3.
I got a 1. These dice are cursed.
Welcome to my world.
Does Dallas have a dice? Roll a dice, Dallas.
I can't. He's muted.
Sorry.
There.
Dallas rolled a 5. I thought I was talking, but I wasn't.
Dallas goes first.
All right.
So can I move into the first area for my first action?
With moving, you can go to any location you want.
Which are the locations I have to choose from?
It's kind of, we can't quite read them, so go ahead and point and say which one's which.
Okay. You have the asylum, which Dante knows well.
Yes.
The cemetery, the cabins, the prison, the forest, and the church, which again, the forest and the asylum have already been featured in the RPG. We're about to get to the cabins.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's what we have. Asylum, cemetery, cabins, prison, forest, and church. And if I could zoom in more, I would.
As the teenage jock, he's probably going to the cabins for a kegger or something. So I feel like the cabins is appropriate.
Okay. So your first action is to move to the cabins, and your second
Correct.
one, you can explore the cabins.
I would love it.
Exploring or encountering in this game, what you do is you take over the top card and you overturn it, and you go ahead and read it. This one here is a rope trap. It says the woods around the cabins are rife with oddities. An old rope trap lies triggered on the ground like it was recently activated. The slick blood stains the rope. Make a perception check to learn how to use this trap. And what the checks are, like I said, is you look at your stats, and yours is a 3 perception right here. I know it's difficult to see on account of it being on the tinier side. But what you'll do is you'll take 3 dice.
Got it.
Roll it, and you're hoping for a 5 or a 6.
All right, give me a second. And no. 2, 1, 1.
Okay. Well, thankfully, all that happens is it says you fail, you become tangled in the trap, and end your turn, which you were at your second action anyway, so that's not that big a deal for you. Then we come around to the next person, which will be Dusty.
Are there any fires that aren't lit right now?
All of them are not lit, but we need clues in order to light them, so that means we have to encounter to find clues, and then we can start lighting fires.
Okay, I'll go to the prison.
Okay.
You got a big old set of balls, don't you?
Prison. We've opened up your cell. Your cell door's locked. A note says, pick the lock and escape. What you're going to do is you're going to combine your perception and nerve for a check, roll it, and count how many successes you have. Now, as the private eye, your perception is 3 and your nerve is 3. So you're going to roll 6 dice.
All right. I got
how many 5s and 6s?
I got 2 6s. What's this one? Yeah, I got 3 6s.
Okay, so you got 3 successes. Very good.
A 4, a 1, and a 3.
Yeah. All we care about is 5 and 6. Anything else doesn't matter.
Yep.
So you get 2 or more. So you slip and fall before a creature. Under your bunk, you see a solid steel bar. Grab it and run. Attach your cell to gain +1 on the combat. So you get +1 to punches.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep. That's your 2 actions. Then we go over to Mr. Dante's Inferno himself.
Let me see. The cemetery. I want to go to the cemetery.
Because he spent years avoiding this one. So we go to the cemetery. Oh, you got a safe for now. Like in all horror movies, there's a time when you just happen to be safe. You can discard this in order to escape a combat instantly.
Nice.
Super lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Dante is lucky. That's part of his game.
Yeah. Now, after all characters go, then it's the villain turn. And on the villain turn, on the every villain that we have, I shouldn't say every, but most villains that we have, it's going to say villain turn and tell you exactly what they do on there. So this one says choose a random location. Location 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where he goes. Okay. And he would flip a lit fire to not lit, but he doesn't have to worry about flipping it. And then he removes the top card of the location from the game. Because again, any characters, or I should say any allies removed from game get attached to Miss Karen, who only gets stronger the more victims she has, which really, really seems more appropriate as we do this. All right, and then after the villain goes,
something sus.
Yeah, after the villain does his villain turn, you overturn a villain card. It's the villain's AI that tells how they're going to move and react. For this one, for this particular villain, it's always going to be a lot of contested rolls. The villain is going to roll, and then you will roll against him, and to see who has the most successes. So the villain rolls his nerve, which is 4, plus 1 die for each not lit location. So the villain is going to roll 10 on this one, which again, it's expected. Yeah, it's expected he's going to be really evil in the beginning, but as you build yourself up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. The villain gets 3 successes out of 10 dice. I told you I can't roll for anything. You are going to roll your perception plus 1 die for each lit location, so you can see why you'd want to light the fires.
Yeah.
You get more for doing it, right? So, Mr. Dante, your perception is 3. So is the jock, and so is the private eye. So each of you will roll
1 success. 1.
Okay, we'll deal with the fails in a minute.
1 success as well.
Okay.
How many do we roll?
3.
Okay, 3. 6, 2.
Okay, so you failed 2. Okay, because you had to get 3 or better. So for each not lit location, you have to detach 1 clue. Nobody has any clues. For each clue you can't detach, you have to suffer 1 damage. So that would be 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead people.
They're dead? Dead?
Oh, yeah. They're dead.
The Pumpkin King killed them?
Yep.
Damn.
I know. And now we get Dante is a goth chick. You're a skeptic, and you're a DJ, Mr.
All
Dustin.
right. Are we at our same location still?
Nope, everybody will go home. So then it comes back to you, and you get to go out and do this again.
Same order?
Same order, yep. Unless you want to switch. You can do that too if you wish.
The skeptic is... I feel like the skeptic's going to go to the prison because they got something to prove.
Okay, so the skeptic comes over here to the prison. And in the prison, you went right to the prison yard. Says a behemoth is right behind you. You burst through the doors into the prison yard. Inmates stare in confusion, anger, or indifference. Combine your nerve and your perception, and you're going to count the successes. Your nerve is 3, your perception is 3, so you're rolling 6 dice.
Okay, I'm going to try not to roll these dice that keep rolling 1s. Hold on, let me grab these other dice. So I'm rolling 6, right?
Yes. Yep.
That's such a better roll. 4 successes.
Nice. Somehow, you managed to get initiated into every prison gang.
Yes, the skeptic.
So you attach prison yard as an ally and get +2 attack as the inmates quickly kill the behemoth.
I freaking control the prison gangs. Cool, let's go.
Next. And you can see how this is a story-driven style game, right?
Yeah.
You're going. Something is going to develop as we go.
Yeah, well, if we don't get some fires lit, we're just going to keep getting killed.
Yep.
So remember that, guys.
We'll get these fires.
Yep. So go ahead. Who's next?
Dusty is next.
Okay.
So Mr. PJ.
I'll go to the... what's the one closest to you at the top?
The asylum?
Asylum.
Yeah, I'll go to the asylum.
Yep. Very good. Oh, you got lucky. I am famous.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you recognize him.
It's Chuck. Is that the Chuck Norris one?
Chris, I have
Get
one
legally
question.
distinct from. Uh-huh.
I have one question.
Okay.
That card that Dante had, would that have saved him?
No. No, it's only during a combat thing, and that is not combat. But yes,
So
Chuck
that dude
Norris.
just wiped us. We didn't even it wasn't even a fight.
Right. That happens sometimes.
That's kind of not fair. You get to fight him and he can die. That's kind of not fair. No. But continue.
I mean, we can put it away. I'm fine. It's okay.
No, come on, dude. It's not fair.
Do I still have the plus whatever to... Whoa.
Chris. Come on.
Now you were saying that I got lucky when I went to the prison.
Yeah.
What was the card?
You mean the asylum?
Yeah, that's
You
what I
got
meant.
Chuck Norris. I mean,
Oh,
not
nice.
Chuck Norris, but
You are famous.
Awesome. Is there anything I should do?
no. He likes the cut of your jib and decides to go along with you. So
Oh,
he gives
cool.
you +2 to your punches as well.
Okay, cool. So I have 3 now?
4 actually with the
Okay.
DJ.
Awesome.
Dallas McJockster somewhere is listening to this DJ right now. Just saying, because of the Chuck Norris.
Okay, so I don't know what my new stats are or anything, but when Dante died, that card went away too, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know where this girl would. She's emo. Where would she go?
Not to the church, probably.
Maybe the cemetery again. I guess you can go moping
Also,
around in the cemetery, right?
If you ever walk over and you and you're ever in the same place as the villain, you automatically start to fight him, no matter what.
Cool.
Like you said, she wouldn't go to the church. I think the cemetery would be a place for an emo.
Absolutely.
Roll 3 dice.
3 dice. 1 success.
That's all you needed. So you found a Winchester 1897 shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
You get +2 attack, and you can re-roll 2 dice on any attack.
Ooh, okay. Is that it? Is there?
That's it.
First? Okay.
That's it. He goes to 5, removes the top card, and that's an ally. All right. So the Pumpkin Fiend does perception +1 die for each not lit. So that's 4. That's 10 again.
Give us some clues.
8, 9, 10. Yep. They are in the locations. They are. It's just so he got 2 successes. And you are going to roll your nerve +1. So just your nerve, which is the goth chick is 2. The other 2 are 3.
So just a question, what kind of attack is this? And I have no success.
There are no, it's not an attack. It's what's called an opposed roll. In other words, you're just comparing your number of successes.
Okay, I have 0 successes.
Okay. The only thing that happens on this one is the Pumpkin Fiend heals 1 for each not lit location. So he was only damaged 1 anyway, so that's not that big a deal.
Okay.
So no matter who lost. But again, if you succeeded, you just got to let me know.
I did not. I don't know about Dusty.
I got a 5.
So you didn't succeed either.
Okay.
Okay. All right, then it comes
Are we
back
back to
around.
me?
Yep, whoever's going first.
I want to explore the prison again. I'm looking for clues. That's how I get clues, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a shiv.
Oh, shit. Tight.
Yeah. So you're carefully searching a crematorium behind the prison. Double your perception and then count the successes. So your perception, again, the skeptic is 3, so you'll roll 6.
Roll 6. Got it. Oh, come on. Come on. Be kind. Be kind. Heck yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent.
I only had 1 non-success.
So a noise behind you alerts you. You fight a zombie. The zombie has 3 attack, and you have 2, 3, 4 because you got your prison gang. So it's 3
Prison
versus
game coming
4.
in clutch.
I only got 1.
I got all 2s.
All
So
2s.
no.
How on? I don't know the odds of that. All right, so you'll take 1 damage, and we can either roll again and try to fight again, or you can try to run away.
Let's fight again. I feel like I can take the zombie.
1.
I got prison gang confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, one fell. Hold on. Let me re-roll that. Or should I keep it? I'll re-roll it.
If it's off the table,
Okay, I got
re-roll.
2 successes.
All right. So you got 2 successes, so you managed to kill the zombie. And when you kill a bad guy, you get a clue.
There you go.
But I can't use it.
Yeah, you can use it whenever you want. Yeah.
So I want to light the fire in the prison.
Okay, so we'll do this. Discard your clues. Plus, when you beat that zombie, you pulled a shiv out of its neck. So you found a shiv to give you another +1 attack.
Nice.
Let's do it.
All right, so that's your 2. And as far as the Winchesters go, they are... Tell me I didn't lose that card. I must have lost the card.
You put it down right in front of you, didn't you?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Forgive me. That's my mistake. That's the Winchester gun. I have an actual card that references the Winchester.
Oh, Sam and Dean.
Sam and Dean. Yeah. That's my fault. I misspoke. There it is. It's in the cabins, by the way.
There you go.
It shows baby and then yeah. All right. So who's next?
Dusty, I think, right?
Yeah, I'll go. Am I still in the?
You are still in the cemetery. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Can I don't know, look around? Like, I'm not sure.
Okay. So that's encounter. So we can look inside the cemetery, and you find I dance on your grave. You see a group of drunk teens partying on the headstones. Roll 1d6.
It's a 3.
A 3. 3 to 4. As you walk past them, screams fill the night. You look back and see them being attacked by the undead. So you get to fight a group of zombies that have 4 attack.
Okay.
While yours is 4 as well. I got 1.
So I roll 4?
You roll 4, yep. Because your DJ's base is 2, then you got not Chuck Norris of another 2.
All right, I got 2 6s, a 4, and a 4.
Okay, all we need to know are 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
And that means you succeed. So they just wanted to see if the rumors of the cult were true. So since you beat somebody, you get a clue as well. And again, you can use that to light your fire if you wish, but there's no pressure. All right, so we spend that to light your fire, and you get your second action. You can either move or you can encounter again.
I'll encounter again.
All right. Grabbed from beneath. You should never step on a fresh grave. Roll 1d6.
Let's see. 2.
2. You step on the first fresh grave you find. A hand grabs you. Make an agility check. Your agility is 1. So 1 die.
Okay. I got a 6.
Holy mackerel. You can move to any adjacent location. Adjacent is either the asylum, the cabins, or home.
I'll go to the cabins.
All right. So that's your 2. Wait. Yeah. So that's your 2. Goth chick. What are we doing?
Gee, that's a good question.
Right?
Let's see. I guess we'll just encounter here again.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold up. We already got the fire there, right? Somebody lit the fire there?
Yes, we got a fire.
Okay, then I'm going to move.
Okay.
Because we need more fires lit.
Anywhere you wish.
I'm kind of familiar with the asylum. Let me go see if I can restart Aaron's fire.
I was thinking the same. So you find the nurse's station. It's a nurse's station. Roll 1d6.
1d6. I got a 1.
You got a 1?
Mm-hmm.
You search the desks. Make a perception check, which hers is 3.
2, 2, 3. We got nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
The drawers are empty. Whirring draws your eye to an active camera. All right, so then after you guys go, then it is, once again, goes to 3.
I just can't find no clues.
That's okay. That goes away. So we have to do blue versus the bad guy.
Oh, boy.
Yep. So that's, he gets 4. What's blue? Who's blue?
Me.
Okay. And you're the DJ, so that's 4 for you as well. I got 2 successes.
You got it.
I got all 3s and a 5.
So you only got 1 success? All right.
Yeah.
So you will take 1 damage, and you will be sent back home.
Bummer.
No, Josh, we're not playing Pokemon, bro. We're playing Slaughterville.
A little different. Little different. I mean, I've done a Pokemon version of this game, but that's in Slaughterville 3.
Yeah.
So choose a random location without a character and flip the lit fire to not lit.
No.
Then we do this. Use their pain. Pumpkin Fiend gains 1 die for each card in his discard pile. So that's 1 dice. Each player rolls their combat. So Dante rolls. Well, everybody rolls 4. No, I'm lying. Skeptic rolls 5, but everybody else rolls 4. And he got
Prison
nothing.
power.
Yep.
I got 2 successes.
You win.
2 successes.
You win as well.
Which one am I?
You're the DJ, right? That's 4.
Yeah. So how many is that?
4 dice.
Okay. I got a success.
Okay.
The others are 3s and a 4.
All right. Yeah, that he didn't get anything, so that beats that. So if you succeed, you remove 1d3 cards in his discard pile from the game. So there was only 1 card in there, so you guys removed that from the game, so he can never bring that one back.
Okay.
All right. Then we come back and we do it again.
Awesome.
All right. So I have the fire lit where I'm at.
Yes.
What is right next to me adjacent?
Forest.
Let's go to the forest and encounter when we get there.
So the cemetery, hold up. He turned off the fire in the cemetery?
Yes. Yeah, he turns it off. If there's nobody there, he picks a random one and turns it off. So if somebody would have stayed in the cemetery, he could not have turned that one off.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll consider that for next time, but okay.
Okay, it's no problem.
We got to protect the ones we light. At least 2. If we get 2 lit, we kind of got to protect those and stay on those, and then the other guy jump around, right? Something like that.
Jump around.
Yeah.
So there are whispers coming from the forest. You enter and find a grove of trees, all marked with strange symbols. Make your perception check. As the skeptic, your perception again is 3.
Okay, so 3 dice. Give me a second. We're looking for successes.
Yepper.
None.
None. You misread the signs because you have no idea what you're looking for. You would detach a clue, but you don't have any, so it's kind of good you got that one right there.
Okay.
All right, so we go switch to Dusty.
Yep.
Who's blue at home. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go to, I don't know, one of the locations that doesn't have a fire.
Okay. You want to do church, cemetery, or asylum?
I'll do the church.
Gotcha. So I send you to church.
Take
And
me to church.
Writing on the walls. You're lost. At the end of the hall is a wall covered in symbols you've not seen before. There's a faint hum. Roll 1d6.
A 3.
A 3. Make a perception check to decipher the writings on the wall. Your perception is 2.
Okay.
And you're looking again for the 5 and 6.
I got a 6.
Beautiful. There's information on the villain. Gain a clue.
Awesome.
So-
Can I
So we,
use the clue to light a fire?
there you go.
Awesome.
Now, what else is nice, if the villain rolls on his random location where he moves, and he goes into one with a fire, he automatically takes 1d3 damage. So, that's good for him, too. For you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Because what you're trying to do is kill him by depleting his entire deck. So the more damage you can do to him, whether going to him and attacking, or having so many fires lit, he's going to randomly go to one and get burned. That's pretty much what we're looking to do here.
Okay.
All right, so we got 2 lit. Dante goes next. I don't see him as goth, but
Let's see if we can get that fire lit where the goth girl already is.
Okay. So on your asylum, at the beginning of your turn, make a nerve check. If you succeed, you get +1 to the a single check. If you fail, you'll lose an action. So you'll roll 2 dice.
2 2s.
Okay. The office is dusty, but there's a bookshelf that looks almost clean. The floor around it is clear of dust in a half-moon pattern. Make a perception check. Your perception's 3.
Boy, my rolls really suck. There's 3 3s.
Oh, my.
2 2s, 3 3s. It's like,
Who had 5s, 2s a little bit ago?
huh?
Somebody
Yeah.
had 5 2s a minute ago. All right, so you're dropped into a large cage with an undead thing. A voice says you must kill the doctor to get the key inside of it. The corpse lurches forward. So you're going to fight the zombie director, and you can't escape from it. So he has 4, you have 4 as well, but don't forget you get to reroll 2.
There's 1, and I'm re-rolling 2. There's 2.
Okay, so we tied, so we got to roll again.
Oh, that one. There's 1, and I'm re-rolling 2, and I lost. God, I
Okay,
can't roll it today.
So you'll take 1 damage, and we'll go on and we'll do it again.
Whoa.
Yep, either you beat him or you die. You're trapped in here with him. I got nothing.
There's 2.
Okay, I got nothing. So you not only do you win, but you also get a clue.
Awesome.
Okay.
And again, you can spend it to light your fire.
Yes, light my fire. There you go.
All right, so now we have 3 fires lit, although this one is going to go out on the villain's turn. But other than that, yep, so that's his thing. So he picks that one at random. Then he moves to 2, which is the cemetery, because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And his card says, Mask of Hatred. Pumpkin Fiend gains 1 die for each not lit location. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Players gain 1 die for each lit location. So you guys get 2 dice.
Two total or 2 on top of attack?
Nope, just 2. That's all you got.
Okay.
All right.
You got 1.
I got 1 success.
I got 2 2s, so sorry.
So, okay, so everybody failed. You're going to roll your nerve, which Goth is 2, the rest of you are 3. And you suffer 1 damage for each fail result because you're panicking around.
You didn't lose. Goth girl has no emotion. She can't be shit. She can't be rattled in that way.
I got 3 failures.
Okay, so you'll take 3 damage then. Let's
See, DJ's over there cowering in the corner. Goth girl's like, "What's your problem, dude?"
I got 2 failures.
2, 1, 2. Okay. Now, you can also go back home at any time on your turn, roll a 1d3, and you'll heal that many. So you can get rid of your damage that's done to you.
Okay.
All right, but then we come back to the beginning.
All right. Is the fire lit where I'm at again? I did light the fire.
You're
the
at
forest?
the forest? No, that's not lit. Nope.
So let's go for an encounter.
Let's see. An axe. When you came out to find the missing people, you didn't expect to be one of them. Something chases you. The trees fly by as you run. You slip on a pile of leaves and land next to the stump of a tree. An axe sticks out of it. Make a combat check to free it. And yours is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can't do this with 5 dice.
All right. Let's do it. I have... Okay, wait. 5 or 6? I only have 1 success.
That's all that matters is 1 success. So you get to attach this one-handed axe and get an extra +2 on the combat, but then you have to fight a creature that's 4. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, thanks to your prison gangs, 6, 7. 7 combat to roll versus 4.
All right. So 5, 6, 7.
And I got 0 successes. So you should be able to beat this easy.
Oh, I only had 1, dude. 1 success.
Inch or a mile, a win's a win. So you'll get your clue for that one. And again, you can spend it to light your fire, or you can continue on, whichever one you'd like.
I'm going to light my fire, and I'm out of move, so I can't move, but I think I'm going to stay in the forest for a minute. But
no,
light that fire.
You have another action.
I thought that... Oh, I do. I'm going to stay in the forest and encounter again.
Okay.
Hope I fight something.
Campfire. They're standing around a burning campfire. You call out as you get closer, but they don't answer you. They don't move. You cautiously touch one on the shoulder and they fall. A branch cracks behind you. Make an agility check. Your agility is 2.
Oh, jeez. It can't be a combat. Dang it. Hold on. Let me get all these dice out of the way. 1 success.
1? So you succeed.
1.
You dodge under the wild swing and you can move to another location.
I have to move?
Whoops. You can move to any location you want. So if you want to stay there, you can stay there.
I'm going to stay there and protect that fire.
Okay. Next. Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Dustin?
I'll where am I? I'm okay.
You're at the church.
And I have the fire lit, so
yep.
I'll encounter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. If I were the skeptic with 7 attack, I would be going after the villain. So you can play the organ. A strange piece of sheet music flutters from the rafters. Are you able to play it? Make a perception check, and yours is 2.
I got a success.
Very good. The melody you play opens a secret passageway. You're going to encounter the church as a free action, and all characters at the church gain a clue.
Okay.
So you get a clue. There you are. And you get this as free. You know, this isn't one of your actions. Oh, God. You fight the possessed nun.
The possessed nun? Okay.
Yep. Let's see. Her attack is 3. Yours is 4. But you have not Chuck Norris on your side. So I mean.
4. I have a success.
I got 2, so you take 1 damage, and we can either keep going or you can try to run away.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Okay, I got 1.
I got 2 successes.
There you go. You win. You get another clue. Now, you already have your fire lit, and the other things you can do with your clues is you can encounter. You can spend 1 to explore again, or you can spend 1 to heal, which you'll roll 1d3 and then you'll remove that much damage. So clues aren't just for the villain; they also have other effects. You can also use them to re-roll dice, but that hasn't needed to come up yet.
Right. I'll hold on to these. Can I
Like I said,
okay,
you have one
so
more action, whatever you want to do.
did you say that you suggested that I fight the villain?
Whoever the skeptic is, that's who I would recommend to fight the villain. They have much more on the attack side.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how many attack do I have?
You have 4, which 4 versus 4 isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. But he has 7. That's why I was saying
Yeah.
I would be more likely for that one.
Okay.
But you do have 1 action left, whatever you want to do.
I'll encounter again.
Okay. An orphan.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. It's a demon. A child plays outside the church alone. You ask where her parents are. She smiles and says, Mommy and Daddy don't want to play with me anymore, as she holds up their severed heads by the hair. Roll 1d6.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. You get to fight the orphan demon, who has 5 attack.
And I have
Jeez.
4, right?
Yep. Now, me, being me, I rolled absolutely nothing.
I got
All
a
you need-
success.
That's all you need is 1. So you now get an extra clue. So you have 3 stacked up.
Awesome.
And that is the end of your turn then.
All right.
So let me come back to the goth over here at the asylum. Oops.
Yeah, she's going to encounter again. She just
Okay. Let me put that over there. Oh, you found Dr. Michaels. Do you remember Dr. Michaels from the last time?
Yeah.
So he swings a lightning fast fist at you. Make an agility or nerve check. Her nerve and agility are the same at 2.
2 successes.
2 successes. You attach Dr. Michaels to gain +1 agility. You can detach him to heal 1d6 from any character.
Does anybody need a heal?
I think I do.
Yeah.
Which one of them is closer to dying?
Probably the skeptic, because he has the 3 clues he could use to heal up.
Spend it.
Well, when you get
Spend it on the one that's closer to actually dying.
Okay, there's the asylum. Roll 1d6 there, Mr. Skeptic.
Yes, sir. I got a 2.
So you get 1, 2 healed.
Nice.
All right. So then that was 1 for the goth. You get 1 more.
Do it again.
Tom Quixote.
Okay.
Yes. He's a man like
him too.
What's that?
I remember him too.
Yes. That's what I did for the RPG is I took a lot of the cards from in here and when I made the stories. But you make an agility and nerve check.
Okay, now went up 1, right?
And you get 1 reroll on each one of them. It would have gone up, but you discarded the doctor.
So 3 or 2?
2 and 2.
1 success.
Okay.
I can re-roll this, right?
You could, yeah, but there's no real need to.
Okay.
Because you only need 1. But you attach Tom Quixote to gain +1 attack and +1 nerve.
Nice. There you go. Nice. Emo girls can attack 5 now.
2, 4, 5. Yep.
Watch out for emo girl, yo. She about to blow holes in people with that shotgun.
So he moves to. No, that was okay. So there is no fire without somebody, so that's good. So he goes to 3, removes the top card in 3. That is another ally. So that's 2 of 6 she needs in order to win.
So how do we remove the cards and it has to be random encounters, right?
What do you mean?
To remove the cards in her, I don't know, graveyard or.
Oh no! All you're looking to do is to hit the villain, because when you deal damage to the villain, it overturns these cards, and once this deck is empty, that's when he's dead.
Okay.
That's all you're trying to. That's why I was saying that the one with 7 should go up and hit.
Yeah.
So the Pumpkin Fiend gets nerve, which is 4 plus 1, so that's 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instead of 10. That's good. And you get your perception, which is 1, 2, 3, 3, and DJ's 2, +1 for each lit location, so that's 3. So Goth gets 6, Skeptic is 6, and DJ is 5.
I got 3.
Good. Good.
I got 1 success.
Okay. So for those that succeeded, you will heal 1 for each lit location. So that's 1. And who else got it?
I got.
I did.
Give me the character. Give me your names.
DJ.
Everybody
Skeptic 1. How many did you get?
I got 3. Skeptic got 3 successes.
Okay, so you heal. And DJ, how many did you get?
I got 1 success.
You got 1, so you failed. Detach a clue for each not lit location. That's 3 clues. 1, 2, and 3. But on the plus side, it is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards closer to death. And again, we come back and we keep going.
All right, so I healed completely because of that, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
go whoop his ass, dude.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Where's the Pumpkin King at?
Up in the cabins.
Hell yeah! I'm going to the cabins. Do I attack immediately?
It's automatic and it's a free action nonetheless.
So I still have. Well, one of the actions was the move. So 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, is my attack.
Yep, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, let's do it. We're doing successes.
Yep, as always.
Oh, I only got 1.
Me too. So let's do this again.
Oh, I like
got
that.
none. I got none.
Come on, get a hold of it right now.
I got 1.
Oh, Lord.
Out of 7?
So that's 1
On
damage.
the 7, I got 1.
Oh, man.
I don't think... No, he has the shotgun. He gets to re-roll the dice. Yeah, you don't get to re-roll any.
You do have
Well,
another action, though. He can hit him again, right?
Well, the sad thing is he goes home on that. If he loses, he runs home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I lose?
No, he lost.
He lost, so he went home.
Oh, so
you
now
have
I can
another
do an
action.
encounter?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do an encounter and light that fire. Let's see.
It's funny because you got the cookout, which is a, fire. Camping in Slaughterville is risky. Roll 1d6.
Okay. 5.
5, 4 to 6. Suspended above the fire, you slowly cook. Make a combat check.
7?
7 it is. All you need is 1 success.
I got 2. One of them dropped off, but I got 2 successes without it.
All right. So you break out of the restraints, and we just discard cookout then. You don't got to take damage for it, for being roasted over an open fire.
No clues?
Nope.
All right.
Next, down at the church.
I'll encounter.
Okay. Metal cross. When you last visited the church, you remember seeing a large metal cross lying on the altar. It seemed heavy and sharp. Of course, having a symbol of religious belief can't hurt when fighting against a villain. You attach metal cross to gain 1 combat, right? Now, we can only hold 2 items worth of things. Your allies can hold an item if it matches what their thing is, which this metal cross does, because it would give you 1 attack. But you can also throw the metal cross, remove it from the game, to deal 1d3 damage to the villain. So
I can give it to someone else?
you could give it to the Chuck Norris because it matches his thing, but you don't have any items attached, so I just put it on you.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying if you want to throw it and get rid of it, discard it, you can deal 1d3 damage to the villain instantly. I might wait until it's closer to the end, but that's just me. I'm not telling you how to do anything.
Okay.
But now you get another. You have another action.
I'll encounter again.
Okay. Yeah, when we do the ancient burial ground, Miss Carey, we just may have the severed head orphan in there. Let's see. You found Father MacGruber. Robed people are surrounding a defiant man. They tell him that they will discover the church's secrets, even if it's over his dead body. You get to fight 4 cultists.
Okay.
And yours is 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 2 successes.
I got 1 success.
All right, so you'll take 1 damage.
Nope, 2 successes. Sorry.
Oh, you got 2? Okay, so we
Yeah.
tied. So you can decide now if you want to run away or if you want to try to fight again.
I ain't backing down.
All righty. I got 1 because I can't roll for anything.
I got 2.
There you go. So you get a clue, and you get to attach Father MacGruber
Awesome.
to get +1 perception and agility.
Cool.
All right, and then that's back to Goth over here at the asylum.
Encounter.
Word to your homie. The operating room, which again you've been there.
Yes, I know this place well.
You're wheeled into the OR. The orderly leaves. You complete the checks in order. If you fail any of them, perform the fail. So you'll make a agility or combat check to try to escape. I would recommend combat because you have 5 in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
You just need 1.
No successes. Isn't that wonderful?
None.
None. 5 dice. No successes. Not a single.
Okay. Let's see. Fail. The orderly enters. When did you fail? You failed on the first one. The doctor begins cutting.
Do I
You're
get
killed.
to roll 2 more? Do I get to re-roll 2?
Oh, you have. That's right. You have the shotgun. So yes, you can re-roll 2.
Come on, baby. And no more. Nothing. Still. Nothing.
Okay. You tried. So the doctor begins cutting and you're killed. You choose a new character, but you keep your stuff.
Okay. Okay.
So the goth chick was just sliced to pieces. And you are Herbert West, the reanimator.
The reanimator. He sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does.
What does he do?
Herbert West allows you to attach an ally from any discard pile, but they may turn evil. Or you can spend 3 clues and do reanimation, attach an ally that's been removed from game.
So I can steal her allies?
If you have 3 clues, yes. And
Yes.
he's pretty much, I think he's the only one that can affect her like that. And
He's an actual Lovecraft character, right?
yes, sir.
I love it. Cool.
I also have Ichabod Crane in there somewhere too, and Sherlock Holmes. All right, so that was the first one for the goth chick who went into the asylum and died. Herbert West is going to do what?
We're going to do the thing. We're going to, one of those.
I got to ask. I just got to ask.
Yeah.
So the cultist stalks you relentlessly. You're exhausted and he attacks. So it's going to be a cultist attacking you. And so it's 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And you can re-roll 2. Son of a... Okay, one of these days I'm going to roll decent.
I got 2 successes.
I got 1. So you'll get a clue. Thankfully, your fire is already lit, so you can hold on to it.
Reanimate.
You subdue him. You can attach the zealot. You may detach the zealot to blank the text on any location card. Remove that card and zealot from the game. So if there's a location card you really hate, you can just detach him, and he says, "Yeah, that didn't happen."
Okay. Okay. Now that's just for me.
That is just for you, baby. All right. So then we come back to the villain, and the villain goes. There's only one random fire that's open, and he moves to location 6. Removes this card. It is not an ally, so they don't care. And then we do this. All right. Nerve plus 1 die for each not lit location. The nerve is 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you guys get your perception plus 1 for each lit. So that's 1, 2. So Dante gets 5. Yes, 5. Skeptic gets 5 as well, I believe. Yes. And so does the DJ. So everybody gets 5 dice.
Whoa,
Okay.
we just lost somebody.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know, he just fell out. He's in Mexico. That happens. He'll be back.
Yeah.
I have two successes. 2.
Okay.
And I can re-roll 2, right? If I need it.
No, it's not a combat thing. That was the
Okay.
I have 3 successes.
nice.
You can just
That's
roll
not-
for him and continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, good. He wins. He wins as well. Let's see. Since everybody succeeded, you heal 1 for each lit location. So each person would heal 2. You guys aren't damaged at all anymore. Thank the good Lord for that.
Noise.
And now we're back at the beginning. Whoops, I got to stand you up.
Which would be, we're just going to change the order.
Yeah.
We'll put him at the bottom until he gets open. He comes back.
And if he doesn't come back, we'll make him go do attacking and killing things.
Yeah. Kind of want to do anyway. All right.
Yeah.
Can I? Let's see. Let me.
Oh, you're
Let
still
me-
at the church. Okay.
Let me try my hand at attacking.
The villain?
Yeah.
Okay. So your first action is to move. 1 second. Oh, he's going down I-4 now. Okay. All right. So the villain has 4 attack. Boom, 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 boom. And you have 5.
Okay.
Yes, 5. I got 1.
1, 2, 3 successes.
3. So, all right, you'll deal 2 damage to him. Boom, boom. And he goes back home. Now you have 1 more action yet.
All in, and can I light a fire? Do
You have a clue, right? Yep. There we go.
All right. That's an action, right?
No, it's not. Nope.
Oh, okay. So then, can I encounter again?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh God, I forgot I
I
did
just
this
moved
one.
you down 1. It'll be your turn in a minute, Dallas.
So this one is don't drop the soap.
Oh, good
Oh
grief.
shit!
Good grief.
Someone asked to meet you in the showers. Combine your nerve and perception and count the successes.
All right. So what's my nerve?
Your nerve is 4. Your perception is 3. So you'll be rolling 7 dice to try not to drop the soap.
All right. 1, 2 successes.
Okay, 2 or more. A figure speaks to you from the shadows. They used to work for the villain and give you the villain's plans. You can either gain 1d3 clues or the villain suffers 1 damage. Which would you like?
Villain suffers damage.
Yeah. Let's kill the demon or shoot the pumpkin head.
All right, so that overturns that one. So that's 1 damage to them. Then we go to Goth, Herbert West.
Oh,
Or are we going?
let him ask his turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
I
hit
didn't
the
know.
villain,
So I
dude.
think I was overheating or something, but I'm back. I might drop again. Hopefully not.
Okay.
I want to encounter.
You want to encounter the cabins? Got it. There it is. Today was filled with fun and excitement. You're eager to get back to your campsite and enjoy a night of rest. As you break through the trees, the villain is standing in your campsite waiting for you. Make a nerve check. Your nerve is currently 3.
Okay, hold up. Let me move these extra dice out of the area. Up 2 successes.
Nice. You carefully watch the villain from the shadows. You go unnoticed and you overhear something important. You find a clue, which you can
Is that
use to
2
light your
clues or
fire.
1 clue I got?
Just one.
Fire's already lit or no?
No, it's not.
Light the fire.
Boom. Lit.
Encounter one more time.
Gotcha. The survivalist. While exploring the edges of the camp, there's a rustle of leaves. A man jumps out and says he's sick of you evil people and won't let you get away with what you're doing at his camp. You can choose to take him down, which means you fight him, or you can try to talk him down, which means you make a nerve check, which your nerve is 3.
Nope, I'm fighting him.
You're shooting the survivalist. Got it.
Yes, I have 7, right?
You have 7 versus 4. Yep, I got 3 successes.
All right. The survival going down. Oh, 1 success.
So
You
no,
just
you'll
let
take.
some dude will jump out the woods and whoop your ass, really?
So you get 2 damage, and you can decide to run away, or we can fight again.
I'm gonna fight again. I think I've got this guy. 7.
Okay, I got 2.
Okay, hold up. Hold on, 1 fell off. 1 success.
Oh man, that's a 3rd damage to you. What are we doing?
Quit trying to hit this guy, man. Just quit.
Look at this guy that's whooping on you.
Come on. Did I have to go again or run?
You can try to run, or you can try to fight him again. Yep, those are your choices.
I feel like I'm gonna fight him because I'm rolling 7 dice. How many dice can I change out here? Hold on. Let me take 2 of these dice that are rolling shitty out. Hold on. Let me take 3 of these shitty dice out. Let me try this again. 7 dice. Hold
I
up.
think you need to fix this shitty hand rolling.
Okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
There you go. There you go.
It's just
So
the
you
wrong
get a
dice.
clue.
So I got 2 clues and some damage.
Well, you got 1 now.
1 clue and some damage. Cool.
Yep.
Lit fire.
Yep, already lit.
It's my turn.
All right. Last.
Encounter,
You just like that asylum until you can burn it down. Shock to the heart, and you're to blame.
We do what?
Shocked to the heart. A woman is giving tours of the asylum. In one room, a man hides. He shushes you, giving a disturbing grin. You get to choose. Do you want to warn this person, or do you want to stay quiet?
If I stay quiet, he'll get her, not me, right?
I don't know. That's for you to decide. What do you want to do? This guy is leaning out and telling you, "Shh, be quiet." That's all you know.
I'm gonna warn her.
You're gonna warn her. The prankster jumps out and tries to attack you for 3, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get to reroll 2.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got 3 4s. What is with us rolling all the same number today?
I got 1.
You got 1? Enter a mile. A win's a win.
Yep.
So you get a clue, and the prankster is defeated, but you get to attach shocked to the heart to gain 2 hearts, which means your health is now 8 instead of 6.
Nice.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna jump over and protect the thing at the church. Protect the fire at the church. And,
Aren't I at the church?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
No, you ran over to the prison.
Oh, because I attacked.
we still have actually 4 fires lit right now. We have 3 protected, so that's my turn, right? 2 moves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to flip this one because it's somewhere without a character, and then he moves to number 6. Where in the heck is that? So he moves here.
He goes to the prison. Oh,
Yep.
Dusty, you gotta fight.
Yep. So the first thing that happens is because he moved to a spot with a fire, he automatically takes 1d3 damage. So that's 1. So he takes 1 damage from that. And now, because he's there with The DJ, you've got a fight, and you have, if I remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus my 4.
Come on,
Okay.
Dusty.
Jeez, I only got 1.
I got 1.
So we tied, which a tie in a single combat thing means we both go home.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the only bad thing about ties there is we go home. All right, then it
Does
comes
he
back
get
to
to heal at home or no?
Huh?
Does he get to heal at home or no?
Oh, no, he doesn't. Dustin does. The bad guy never doesn't heal that. Yeah. But that is 12:30 now, so we've been at this an hour and a half.
I think that was a good demo. I think everybody gets it. They know how easy it plays. It'd be really cool if we could keep playing this, but there's no way to keep it.
Yeah, there's no way for me to keep it out. This is my kitchen table here. If I had an office, I would just leave it set up. I would.
That's the only thing about some games is how do you play multiple like episodes of the same game without having a space.
Right.
Alone,
That's when you get a studio set up and.
Right. By the way, we can get that if people back Slaughterville VLC. The more that back, the closer we can get to a studio.
Yes. Let's do it.
I support this.
I really had fun. This was a fun game.
If anything happens to Dallas, I'm going to be playing an ex-prison skeptic.
Nice.
So that seems to be the move.
A convict, next con that's a skeptic. That's what you're going to be.
That seems to be working in this game so far.
I just know we need to,
fix it, right?
get a bearded cowboy in this game. That's what I think.
Hey.
Yeah, there ain't no cowboy, Chris. That's for the next set.
We need a gunslinger.
We still have a couple of characters open for this one. We can always use more.
You can back this campaign and create a character for this game.
Yep.
To be included as a card like Dante and Karen are.
Yep.
So there's 2 left. Somebody grabbed one of them. Not sure who that was.
Yeah, I didn't check. It doesn't tell me right away, but I didn't look to see who it was. But
it's very cool that somebody wants to be part of this. Everybody should. This game's fun as hell.
Yeah.
You guys see us playing the RPG. You see us playing the board game. The books are out. The graphic novels are out. It's all. This is real. This ain't. I'm gonna make a game and then that's it. Chris has.
Then you never hear from him for how many years?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I haven't read any of the novels yet, but yeah, I'm down to do that at some point.
Oh yeah.
Maybe when the next Kickstarter comes up.
Yeah, that's in May. We'll get you. We'll make sure you get some.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to get sleeves for Dante and Karen. I got to get them protected.
Yeah.
And other than that, if there's any questions on it, let's see. Thoughts or opinions on the Pumpkin Fiend?
I really liked it. I thought it was a good time. This is probably my favorite villain, even though I haven't seen any of the others. I just hearing you read the concept behind it, I thought this was really fun.
Thanks.
I'm sitting here and having, probably out of all of us, I've obviously been hanging around with Chris longer than anybody. And this right here, I like, look, first thing I'll tell you is don't pick the guy you want to be for your first character. Because you're too weak in the beginning. There's no fires lit. The Pumpkin Fiend is powerful, and your first character is probably going to get wasted.
Yeah. And that's pretty much what I said. Like, I don't know if I told you guys. I might have told Kat and the kids when we were playing. I was like, this guy is meant to be deadly. But you get new characters. As you die, you'll get more people, and you'll get, like you said, you guys had stuff built up. Yeah.
you build up the fire, more fires are lit. He's not quite as powerful. It looked like it was a pretty even game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know?
the fact that I could walk up to him with 7 dice and just be like, "Yeah, I'm hitting you." Yeah.
I mean, it was, she had two of the 6 she needed. We were about a third of the way through the deck, right?
Yep.
Of killing him. So it was a pretty even game going as it was going,
Yeah.
So that's why it was taking so long.
Yeah.
Pumpkin King was toast if we kept going. He was toast. I had my prison games.
That's right.
You can't compete with prison power.
There are a couple strategies involved though. When you get to the point where you're hitting harder than he is, that guy's got to go at him every time, and the other guys just try to keep flames lit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But the guy that's powerful has to just go keep hitting him, and knock him down. And you got to remember that we got sidetracked with protecting the flames, and we didn't go after him enough when
Now,
we had the opportunity to. So there's some strategy involved. You have to kind of work together and go, hey man, I think you should try this and do this, and encourage each other to work as a team and work for the greater good of killing dude as opposed to looking good.
So here's a question I have for it, and this is one that I've been wondering about myself, and it's something I've been kicking around. When on the villain's turn, when he moves around, he moves to a location that has a fire, okay, but no characters. All right, and that automatically turns one over. Should that be done before the villain himself moves? In other words, so that this one is still open for him to catch fire on, but then he can flip it over. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I kind of like the way that you have it.
It wasn't too lopsided for him at all.
No, I mean, I think if he lands on one that's obviously, if he lands there, he should put that flame out.
Right, but he also takes damage for it when he hits there because it's a fire. So he takes the hit for it. It's just.
But he gets to turn it up. To push.
Right.
It's only fair he takes the hit,
Yeah,
he takes the hit and then he extinguishes the fire.
Yeah. Which adds another dice to his roll, right? So it doesn't hurt him any, I mean, it's a push, right?
Yeah, except for he'll take the damage, but then he'll also get a die for when he has to roll. Okay, so that's okay then. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought it worked out okay. I thought it was legit. Everything about it's legit. I just wasn't prepared for Dante to get killed in the first round.
Chris, can I play this as a one-player game, or do you recommend it as a multiplayer?
I built it to be 1 to 6 players.
I love it.
With a solo player, you get 4 actions a turn. If there's only 2 players, you each get 3 actions on a turn.
Nice.
That's the
so we got 2 actions because we were 3 players.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Anything from 3 players to 6 players, you get 2 actions a turn. If there were only 2 of us, we would have been able to do 2. We would have been able to do 3 things per turn. Solo player can do 4 things.
Nice. Okay.
And
definitely sounds worth it.
It's fun. Everybody knows. Look, everybody that's been hanging out watching, they get in the chat, they kind of get caught up in watching us play the RPG or whatever. Obviously, it's fun, or we wouldn't have people watching. We wouldn't have awesome people like Luke drawing art.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that first art she drew, she didn't it wasn't a commission, right? She just did those. And then Chris is like, "Oh, this is good. We're going to bring her in, right?"
Yeah. Then I paid for a couple of pieces from her. Chuck Norris can do all the things. Of course he can.
Yes. But yeah, look, this game is fun, guys. And there's, like you said, there's so many layers to Chris's games. You're never going to play the same game twice.
Yeah.
It's always going to be different.
Never drop the soap.
No.
Don't do that.
I managed not to do that.
Can you see this guy pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So looks like Ben.
His name is Moon Silver. That's what I know him as. When he sent me his picture to be a character because he wanted to be one, he looked to me just like Bobby Singer from Supernatural.
Yeah.
So I gave him the title the Mentor because it has to be a generic archetype, and his one ability is called Idjits, and then the other one is the Junkyard, where he can get items, and then his quote is balls.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, I think I have total of 72 or 74 characters now, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few. So I mean, you can die a few times without worrying.
Yeah.
Just grab another one at random.
But yeah, we had a bunch of people watching on X. We had people watching on Build, on Rumble. We love you guys, man. YouTube, we love all you guys, man. Stay in touch with what we're doing, and we'll try to keep you in touch with what's going on.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Great game, Chris.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Glad you like it, and I can't wait to try it again with you.
Yes.
I got a plan for the next RPG thing, though.
Awesome.
I gotta get that planned out.
Is that what we're going to start next week?
I do believe so.
Okay, so for all our RPG players, for people who've been watching us do the RPG, we are diving into another one next week.
Yeah. Yep. So are we going to be able to re-equip or gear up, rather, I should say?
We get to spend our experience points, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the exact way to say it. That's the way I thought too. Yep. Yeah, I'll give you the chance to do that. I'll give you all the XP from the campaign. Then I can probably give it to you over the messenger, and then you can start it up a while before we get there.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. But if you need any help,
Alex is ready to brush up on some martial arts skills, so he can use some experience.
If he doesn't have his gi with the headband on, I'll be real depressed.
Dante just wants to his bong, man.
Are you talking about his special item is putting on the headband?
No. Look, my bong got slimed. My bong got slimed. I have to upgrade my bong. Okay,
yeah, you got to clean it out.
Yep.
I need a new one.
It got slime.
Or it got spider slime. Yeah, it was bad.
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a new bong. I'm just saying.
I think I could get a headband that's got a picture of Chuck Norris on the front of it and use that. So I can have Chuck Norris on my third eye.
Oh, man, here we go. This is why we play the game, people, because it's fun. Look, you want to join us? Hit Chris up. We'll hook you up. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Later today, we got Ask Chuck Dixon.
Yep.
Replay of last night's show for those of you who missed it. Yes, Lou, I will allow you to do that. Yes, I will. Go. I'll allow you to do that.
What did we get actually made?
Actually, you remember the coffee cup?
Yeah.
They had the pipe attached to it. It was like, you can't do that because you can't clean your pipe and you don't want resin in your coffee cup and all that, right? It was a bad design, right? We should just redesign that, but as the Dante's Wake and Bake. But redesign it so that the pipe is removable, so you can clean the pipe separately from cleaning your coffee cup. You get me? It was a bad design. We could make a new one, Lou. We could make a better one. We could make $1 million.
You can make it better, faster, stronger.
Yes. To make it better. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, people. We got Creative Chaos tonight, and this guy will be there. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out.
We will be watching Ron Gone Wrong exclusively on Peel.net. How long is that movie, Dustin?
I do not know. Probably an hour and a half, maybe.
And then probably ads where we have to watch it, huh?
No, I don't think so.
All right, we'll talk about that and get that set up for later. That's at 7:00 Eastern on Peel.net. We always play one of the movies ADHD Theater will be highlighting on Friday night. So tonight is Kids Week, yo. All you people on Peel, we're going to be showing a kids movie night. I expect you to have your kids watch it. No, I'm kidding.
It's going to be fun.
It will be. It always is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Dustin, tell them where they can find you.
Instagram, pretty much all the time. That's about it. I almost said at Gunslinger. No, at Masters of the Thunder Nerds, and that's about it.
Cool. Chris.
Hi, I'm Laughing Rogue pretty much everywhere, but you're more likely going to find me here on the Madness, hanging out.
Yeah, and I think you're going to be the guest on What's Your Issue Friday with me and Jonathan Skinner. You guys don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll be on tonight with Miss Kitty.
On Friday, we will be covering some shady business practices of board game developers and creators. We're going to talk about somebody that just shouldn't be allowed to do what he's doing. That's all. Don't be shitty to your customers, dude.
Darn tootin'.
Doesn't work out well.
Yeah. So we're going to point out some, sometimes I just got to do it. I got to protect my friends from shady people. This guy has appeared to be a shady person. So Friday, What's Your Issue? 12 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. Yeah. Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget, on Monday nights as well, Chris also has another show.
Oh, yeah, I do.
tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens day.